Hello and welcome to the Monday show, maybe the Tuesday show, depending on how we do it. That's how we're introing these ones now. I'm Reed Wilson, your host and video editor, joined today by Trent, your audio editor, and easygoing, 5 chili pepper rated, easy A giver, Seth Butler.
Well,
That's
they
right.
actually they took the chili peppers away, so
Oh,
we'll
really?
never
Oh,
know.
damn.
Yeah.
Sad.
Seth Butler from the University of Alabama has a
All
rate
right,
my
all
professors.
right. Okay, well, that just totally goes against what I was saying we were going to do. But anyway, we got some stuff for
Sorry,
you.
sorry, dude.
In one ear, out the other with this Trent Tatum guy. Uh,
We can cut that out. I guess I can cut it out if
nope,
I need to.
it's not going to
It's
happen
fine.
on my
It's
end.
fine.
Yeah. Well, how are you guys doing? What's going on?
Fantastic. Since the last time we were together, been a lot of time. Got to the gym, even though that was the day before last time anyway. Did a lot. Maybe I went to Omaha this past weekend. Maybe I didn't. Not sure. It's up in the air.
Okay.
God,
Yeah.
How far is Omaha? How far was your drive when
seven.
you went?
It was about 7 hours one
Okay.
way. So
It's pretty far.
yeah, it's far enough, but also not that bad. It's a real. It's enough to not want to go, but it's also not enough, like not long enough where it's like, man, I to not chicken out of it. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Probably might not.
Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Dude, I gotta say, 7 hours was like my shortest day on my road trip, man. So that's like easy.
Well, yeah,
That's
you are the
easy
driving
work.
guy. You're the driving dude.
Easy work.
You slept in your car. I don't know if I'll do that.
Yeah.
You
Now
know.
7 hours, you gotta just go. You sleep when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 7 hours in a car. How
Looks like-
many? You did that over the weekend twice, right?
Yeah.
So how many stops is 7 hours in the car?
2 or 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate. Not that
Okay.
many.
Depends if I have to pee. Depends on how I'm doing. I'm probably getting like 35 to 40 miles on the gallon.
Mm.
I'll
Yeah, that's nice.
probably hit up. I always end up when I'm driving from Omaha to Chicago. I usually end up stopping at the same place just by proxy of like
Right.
my car just kind of runs out of gas at like the same amount of time. I'm
Yeah.
like the same like stop that's got like a hot dog joint. It's got a Walmart. It's got a McDonald's and it's got a gas station. And like I go there, I get my gas, I get my McDonald's, and I go. Oh, yeah, 100%. One way. If I'm going on a road trip, I'm getting McDonald's. If I'm going on a plane trip, I'm probably going to get McDonald's too. But there's one place I love to get McDonald's, and that's the airport. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
It hits
Love-
different, man. It hits different at an airport.
Yeah. Hey, well, I'm going on a plane trip soon. I won't be here in the next couple pods. Spilling
Nice.
the beans here.
Bill's being it.
Don't know if I'll get anything plane trip wise. There's not a lot of good stuff. I mean,
Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's. I do love McDonald's. To be fair, but not a
Yeah.
lot of like filling good veg stuff. I think at airport.
Oh, yeah. Dang, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That
that's
sucks.
never been a problem I've had. I mean,
Yeah.
just get the chicken nuggets. They don't probably have that much meat,
Mhm.
And you get
Yeah.
fries. You just get some
That's good.
hash brown.
Yeah.
It's enough. It's enough
Just
for
eat
you.
all potatoes on your
Yeah.
trip.
Big
Yeah.
potato man, Spud Butler.
Yeah.
But if you don't want potatoes, if you don't want McDonald's, you might not want bananas either. I don't know. Have you ever heard of? Well, if you know, think of bananas. Is there one company that comes to mind for you?
Chiquita.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the banana folks, right? They're
The lady
also
with the fruit basket on
they're
her head.
also the murder squad folks, according to South Florida. I don't know.
Chiquita. They have a murder squad.
They have a murder squad. In fact, South
Okay.
Florida found them liable for having like what they use during the Colombian Civil War. They were found guilty of using a paramilitary group to kill people. They were anti Chiquita bananas. So
Damn. Okay, that's wild.
that's the news that I chose because it went up, and I thought this is funny. This is funny. The banana people they're banana folks
Yeah.
are murdering people.
I mean, this is something where it's like, so even as Chiquita, right? I don't know if they're owned by anybody in league with any other companies, but like in the 21st in the 20th and 21st centuries, right? You can be Chiquita, and you are like powerful enough to have your own like hit squad, paramilitary force, and to like influence laws and stuff. And that's just Chiquita. Like, imagine what Boeing is doing potentially.
They're not doing nothing. Boeing's doing great. Nothing.
Who is worth more money?
I concur with Reed.
Imagine what they could be doing, though. A large company, you know, say Boeing or another large company, Nvidia. You know, they got really large really recently. They could have
Wendy's.
some hit squads out. Wendy's.
Yep.
They could have some hit squads out there.
No, Arby's. Arby's too small. Just saying.
But yeah, it is interesting, like that a company can be doing these things. You know, which may have been previously in the playbook of like a rogue nation or whatever. It's just Chiquita.
You know, Tom Cruise is out here.
Yeah.
You know, we'll do a little impromptu segment. I've been trying to cook it up, but it's just going to be what it is, I think, at this point. It's called Who is Your Daddy? I'm going to list a couple products, and you're going to have to tell me which one is not made by the same company or not owned by the same people. And you get a bonus point if you tell me who owns what. Okay, if I can find the right picture. I'm trying to pull it up. Google Images don't let me down where I'm trying to like pull the picture up and it's just not there.
Hey, yeah, we do have the share screen function available now.
Yeah, but like this will give away the answer if I.
Oh, okay.
This literally has like the 10 companies that own everything on it, and who owns what.
Right.
So if I pull up this one, you'll like, the cat will be out of the bag. I'll kind of give away the game here.
For sure, yeah.
All right, give me a food category. There's a lot of food. This is the food and like consumer brand stuff. So think soaps and food.
All right.
Name a vertical, and I'll pick 4 items from it, and most of them will be owned by one.
So, are we talking like what kind of verticals? Like burgers?
Yeah, like ketchup or ketchup. Well, dude, there's only one brand of ketchup, bro.
Oh, toothpaste.
Okay, toothpaste. Okay. Okay. Which one of these toothpastes is not owned by P&G, Procter and Gamble?
Okay.
All right.
Oral-B, Crest, Scope, or Fix-A-Dent?
Well, Oral-B, that's what they used to call your mom, right? Anyway, sorry.
Man.
Oral-B, Scope, Crest, Fix-A-Dent?
Yep.
Yeah,
I guess these are dental brands, not necessarily toothpaste, but
I feel like Fix-A-Dent stands out as more syllables. And maybe more medical. I feel like the others are just regular toothpaste. I feel like that's...
Well, I was going to say that's why they're owned by P&G. They're like, we need a medical-sounding brand, right?
Yeah, well, I think I don't know, Fix-A-Dent, I think they might make like denture glue and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going
to say Oral-B.
I mean, we can make this a game, man. We don't have to work together.
Yeah, I'm going to work against you. I'm going to say Oral-B.
I was feeling Scope.
unfortunately, I tricked you. They're all owned by P&G.
Damn.
All right. Let's do pops. We'll do an easy one with pop.
All right.
A&W, Powerade, full. Maybe not full throttle. I don't know what the hell that is.
Full throttle. Wow.
I don't know what this. A&W, Coca-Cola. No, I'm just kidding. Coca-Cola's owned by Coke. A&W, Minute Maid, Mug, and Barks.
Okay, so 3 root beers and 1 lemonade.
Two of those are owned by Coca-Cola, and two of those are owned by Pepsi.
Okay. All right.
So one of them owns 2 different root beers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Of like the 3 brands of root beer, one company owns 2 of them. Yes.
So we've got A&W Mug. What's the other one? Barks.
Oh,
Okay.
I've got some soda news for you guys, just real quick. Dr. Pepper recently overtook Pepsi as the second largest seller of soft drinks.
Let's go, dude. I'm
So
stoked. I'm here for it.
Yeah. It's just kind of interesting. So Coke is the clear number one, but number two is no longer even just Pepsi. It's Dr Pepper.
Nice.
I think that Mug and A&W, I think they're on different sides.
I think Mug and A&W are both Pepsi. I think Minute Maid, Lemonade, and Barks are Coke.
That is correct, Trent. You are right.
Wow.
That's
But
right.
I think I may have made the mistake. So it's actually might be A&W restaurants owned by Pepsi, A&W soda owned by Kraft.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Who's your daddy? You know, who's your parent company? Who's your daddy? Let's go with cereal. I could probably find a cereal one quick enough.
Yeah, cereal. I love cereal. I'm back on a cereal kick.
You got a
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
cereal?
My favorite cereal is Captain Crunch. Also,
Nice.
I guess I mispronounced it. Sorry, it's just Cap'n Crunch. It's not Captain. It's just Cap'n.
Yeah, it's lying to your face.
But that's good. But I do love Cap'n Crunch. So
All right, let's go. Mini Wheats, All Brand, Corn Flakes, and Cap'n Crunch. Which one is owned by a different company? This time I'll let you guess on which the companies are. But three of them owned by one of them not. Captain Crunch, All Brand, Mini Wheats, and Apple Jacks. I don't know what I said before, but they're the same.
it's the same. It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
As far as I know, there are two cereal companies. There's General Mills and there's Post.
Okay.
What about Kellogg's?
There's Kellogg's too. Okay, there's three cereal companies. Okay. But three of these are one of them, and one of them is probably one of the other two.
Yeah, right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna say All Brand is Post. The other three are Kellogg's.
I'm gonna say that Cap'n Crunch is General Mills. The other three are Post.
Well, you're kind of right, Seth. Captain Crunch is the one odd one out, but the other three are from Kellogg's, and Captain Crunch is from Quaker.
Quaker.
Oh, whoa,
Okay.
dude.
And here's a bonus one. Who owns Quaker?
Clorox.
No, they're owned by someone. They're owned by Unilever, I think.
I think Clorox owns Burt's Bees, and that's one that I know that it's that
tough.
doesn't make my sense. The bleach company.
Yeah, that hurts. I will say I have also.
It's Pepsi, by the way. Pepsi owns Quaker.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Pepsi cereal.
I've also been getting back into cereal lately. I found that like one thing that makes going to work bearable is having a box of cereal at your desk.
Ooh, at work. Wow.
Yeah.
And I bought a gallon of milk mostly to make like lattes at work, but also I can eat cereal in the morning, and it's insane. It's awesome. It's very cool.
That is very cool.
Yep.
I like the sound of that. Yeah, I do cereal. I do it like every other night. I don't have it in the morning. I have it like for dessert.
Probably a good way to think of cereal. That's definitely like. Yeah. Okay. We're kind of done with this now. This is just kind of me being. This is why this is crazy. That Polo Ralph Lauren, the perfume, and Yves Saint Laurent, the perfume, and whatever Diesel perfume is, and Giorgio Armani perfume, are all owned by Nestle. Like the water.
Okay.
Company,
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Water company.
the human rights violator company, the chocolate company.
Chocolate company. That's crazy.
Yeah. And who's your daddy? That's the first one of these.
Well, just think about
I like that.
Pepsi. The third largest soft drink in the world. Also owner of whatever Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, Captain Crunch. Yeah, think about the types of hit squads they could have out there.
Yeah, who are they murdering? What kind of or what kind of South American country are they fixing up?
Damn.
Kraft owning Triscuit and Ritz, some competitors, and cheese nips. Y'all nips or its people?
I'm a nips guy. I haven't had them in a long time. I actually had its today, but I'm a nips guy.
I think
I
nips are
think
better than its, but I
I
haven't
think
got
I
it.
think I'm an It's guy. Yeah. They have you guys had the toasted ones, the extra toasty ones?
No,
The
I don't
extra
think so.
toasty Cheez-Its are insane.
Oh, we didn't talk about this, but Taco Bell's got like a Cheez It Crunch Wrap. Where you can also just buy the Cheez
No, I
It.
think we did talk about that.
We talked about it a while ago, but they brought it back.
Is
Oh,
it well, here's the thing. They had like a Apple style announcement video, right?
Yeah, that was for other stuff. That was for the
wait.
chicken, the weird
Well,
chicken.
it was for everything this year, right?
Oh,
So they did touch on the Cheez-It Crunch Wrap, but you're telling me it's out now?
yeah, allegedly from a source I heard online talking about it. So
God, I thought it
could
was
be.
out like a couple weeks ago, and then I looked it up and it wasn't out.
Yeah,
gotta
I
get
don't
it.
go to Taco Bell that often. They kind of, though I did go there like a week or two ago, and I made the mistake of getting 2 breakfast crunch wraps. I think it's 1 breakfast crunch wraps only.
For
So
sure. Yeah.
then I'm full. But I don't have a PM order. You know, how many
That's
potato
interesting.
tots am I gonna get?
yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of new things, did you guys hear about the San Francisco Police Department?
What did they do?
They're
Something
announcing
good?
they're announcing a pilot program of a Spider-Man-like lasso restraint tool.
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, this bolo gun.
Yeah, the bright yellow handheld device called the Bolo Wrap weighs less than 2 ounces and shoots out a thin rope that wraps itself around a subject.
Don't bolo
Yeah.
me, bro. Don't bolo me, bro.
So if somebody's running away, they don't have to shoot him in the leg or whatever. They can just shoot him with this little thing, and it'll wrap up their legs, and then they'll trip over and
much
fall
rope-
into their face.
How much rope are you putting out? Because if you hit them in the chest, their legs will still be okay. I would assume.
Yes,
You gotta hit them twice then.
yes. You gotta hit him with the double tap.
Little pop, pop. Yeah, this is the new wave of less lethal, not non-lethal, less lethal.
It looks as if it is enough rope. It's got like hooks on the end as well, so that's how it sticks to you. I don't know if it's like a taser has like hooks that stick into you to like shoot out electric whatever. I think most of the time they stick into clothes. But it looks like it wraps around legs about twice. It wraps around somebody's chest about 1.5 times, but it's got those hooks, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the scary part. I remember seeing a video about these, and it's like little tiny like fish hooks on the end.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if it didn't have the hooks and you just got boloed with this gun around your chest, could you
Yeah.
break out of it? Like if you were in like in a movie, like the action hero would break out of the.
That's a good
Would
question.
you be able to break out of this bolo wrap?
So the rope
You
looks
personally.
the rope does look thin, but I don't think that I could break out of it. I think it's designed to not be broken out of.
Interesting.
But I think that if you know you're about to get shot with one of these things and you flex all your muscles so that you're like, or maybe you stick your arms out like this, to make yourself bigger, then I
Yeah.
think it might wrap around you, and then you can just like put your arms back in, and then it slides down.
Oh,
You just
kind
got
of
a starfish, man.
Yeah,
You can't have 2 limbs next to each other because then it'll restrain you. But if it only wraps around one leg,
yeah,
then you're good to go.
that's good.
out.
So you just
They do
you
the
just
hokey
spread
pokey.
eagle everything, and then like,
That's
you just
right,
gotta
that's right.
waddle forward with your arms out.
Oh, yeah, it's like when you're doing a polygraph test, lie detector. You start with the tack under your thumb or whatever, or your foot, so they get the baseline elevated. So you take it off, and then you have a hole in your foot, and you still fail the polygraph test because that shit doesn't work. But maybe. But I don't know. What I would say is I'm built different. I would totally break out of that shit.
Okay.
I don't know about you. If I would have been there, it would have gone down differently. If I was boloed up, I like Mark Wahlberg.
Also,
I don't
apparently,
think I could.
you should do not be intimidated by a polygraph. If they try to make you think that you're lying based on your polygraph thing, even if you are lying, don't admit it. Unless you did something really bad, then you should admit and come clean.
Always plead not guilty.
Yeah. Yeah, you can never go back on saying you're guilty. So
That's our legal advice. Never say you're guilty. Always plead not guilty. Always say you're innocent. That's binding FKA the pod legal advice. say you're innocent all the time. Never say you're guilty, because
yeah. So also the bowler wrap, sometimes it might not successfully attach, but the company says that even though it doesn't successfully attach, it's super loud. It comes with a puff of smoke, and it also shoots out a green laser for targeting purposes. So it says that the shock factor of the deployment can assist with de-escalation by confusing a person long enough for officers to make an arrest.
some Batman shit.
It might even be louder than a gun, it says.
Oh,
So it's really loud.
Yeah, that's a little intense.
Well, it's kind of like in Breaking Bad, where they just have Badger and Skinny Pete out there with the laser. It's like, yeah, no real gun. They'll just shine the laser on them. It'll totally work. They'll release the hostages if you just put a little laser pointer in their face and make a really loud noise. They throw some rope at them. Well, hopefully that works. I guess it's better than shooting people, you know?
Yeah.
What else can they do? Maybe like a big old net. We have the good guys. What they got cooking up at Acme? I feel like whatever the Coyote has tried out, we could try applying some of those shits.
They've tried putting anvils on top of all the buildings in San Francisco, but it hasn't worked so far. So.
Where's our portable hole technology coming in?
Portable hole.
That's right.
Or like the wall that's like a fake wall sometimes, but it works the other times.
Yeah, it looks like a tunnel. Yeah. It looks like a tunnel, but it's a wall. Yep.
But speaking of this,
helicopters right through this door.
Oh man! Speaking of this new lasso technology, I have some cowboy slang I'd like to run by you guys.
Okay.
Nice.
So I pulled these from TikTok. There's a TikTok account that showed up on my FYP, as the kids are calling it recently.
Right. Yep. Right.
Well, the kids are on Instagram Reels now.
Are the kids have left TikTok and gone to Instagram Reels? Is that true?
I think so. I think TikTok is chuggy now. You know, it's got too many
Oh.
ads, and also there's lots of broken up experience on there, and everyone's already got an Instagram, and all the shit that's on TikTok makes its way to Instagram also.
Interesting. Wow.
You sound kind of old there, bud.
Yeah, just kidding. Sorry, I saw this on Instagram Reels.
Thank you. You're the chuggy one.
The account is just called Cowboy Slang. But anyway, there were some in here that I thought were good. And the way that I wanted to bring up this lasso segment, and I thought that made a good transition into this. Obviously, the bowler wrap is not as good as like actually roping and stuff on top of a horse. But it's cool. It's better than just like having a gun or whatever. But anyway, there are, I don't know, 6 or 8 of these things, and I'm going to alternate here between telling you what the cowboy slang is and asking you for the definition, and then telling you the definition and asking you what the cowboy slang is.
All right. I like this.
So this first cowboy slang we have here, I'm going to give you the slang and ask you what you think it means. The slang word here that apparently was used by cowboys in the 1800s is grab a root. I'm going to grab a root.
Is that the only sentence you could give us?
Well, the example sentence is too obvious, I think.
Gotcha. All right. I'm going to say getting a drink. You're getting a drink. You're grabbing a root, like a sassafras root.
I think sarsaparilla?
Yeah,
I think it's a
sarsaparilla.
I don't know.
I think it's like hitting the hay. You're grabbing a root, you're finding a good tree to lay under and go to sleep.
You're resting up.
Alternative, you're pissing.
That's good.
That's good. So I think this is a pretty good slang term because you guys are not that far off here. It apparently means to eat a meal, but you guys both kind of hit on like we're resting up. We're rooting down.
Yeah.
Right. We're taking a nap. We're hitting the hay. We're having a drink. Sounds pretty good. The example
sentence around and sleep under a tree. You grab a root.
Grabbing a root. The example sentence is, I'm not sure how you think we'll be able to drive all the way to Pizza Hut and grab a root in 30 minutes. It's like 15 miles away, and we already clocked out for lunch.
The famous Pizza Huts in the Wild West.
It's high noon at the Pizza Hut saloon.
This Pizza Hut ain't big enough for the two of us.
Oh man.
So this next one, I'm going to give you the definition. The definition is one of the boys. So this is like an endearing term used for somebody.
Partner.
You're one of the boys.
It's not partner.
Choom.
What did you say?
Choom.
Choom, like chum?
Yeah, that's from Cyberpunk. I don't think that's quite it.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's gonna be something to do with a gun. So it's like
You're the holster to my rifle.
yeah, no, it's like it's like we're two bullets from the same chamber.
Well, it's
Or a pair of tumbleweeds.
that's not bad.
Can you give it as a sentence? Well, I guess you can't give it as a sentence. So this is like is it like buddy? Like it's like that kind of word. Like this is my buddy. This is my pal, or like we are some chums. Like how
It's kind of like it would be used in the same like situation as like he's good people or whatever. So it's not really grammatically correct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
all right, he's a white hat.
A white hat.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I think.
sure.
Oh, that old Reed over there. He's been kicked by the good donkey. He's been kicked by the holy donkey.
Holy dog.
He drinks from the right watering hole.
He's grabbing all the right roots. So this cowboy slang, which means one of the boys, is old rats.
Oh, classic.
And the sentence here is, oh man, give Tommy a break. He's old rats. We used to hang back in the day.
Old rats. Is that where the rat pack came from?
It could be. They were rats. They were starting westerns and stuff back in the day.
Yeah, maybe eat spaghetti.
Yeah, love spaghetti. This next one, barking at a knot. Not K-N-O-T. So we're barking at a knot.
Oh,
Is it
right,
like-
right.
My mind goes barking up the wrong tree. You know, that's a different saying. It's a different idiomatic expression, if you will, right? So this is tree related.
For sure. Yeah.
Tree related.
I mean, it's not grabbing a root, you know.
I think it's.
No.
I think this is like you're getting worked up over nothing.
Okay.
Like a
That's good.
molehill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think this is like you're going down a dead end path, or like the way you're like what you're pursuing is like a hopeless effort. There's probably a better way to put that, but like you're doing something that's just not gonna prove any value.
It's a moot point.
Yeah, or it's like a worthless endeavor.
Yeah, and you guys are both kind of close to it again, so I think this is a good one. The Cowboys, they weren't, old rats, I guess, maybe doesn't fall into this, but they weren't super out of the box. They're pretty descriptive in what they're talking about. It apparently means doing something impossible.
Oh.
So the sentence here is, Lumberg asked me to finish the financial quarterly report before lunch, but that's barking at a knot. There's no way I'll finish it in time.
Okay.
Barking, like bark as in tree bark, or bark or bark as in like a dog.
All I have is this little picture of a cowboy hat.
Barking at a knot.
Then it says barking at a knot.
Howdy.
Nice.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, dude. Is that one of them broke neck mountain fellers?
This next one, it means to start a ruckus.
All right. To start a ruckus. It's to chop off the chicken's head.
Okay.
Kicking up dust. He's kicking up dirt.
Yeah, there you go. Kissing scorpions.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. It's wake snakes.
Oh,
Okay.
See, I was kind of close.
Yeah, you were. You were.
Yeah, sure.
Sentence here. Watch me, bro. I'm about to wake snakes at tonight's family game night.
I like that, dude. Actually, I really dig that one, dude.
That one really tickles your fancy.
Yeah, that one's nice. Oh man.
Well, hold up. What is that koozie you got right now? What school is that for?
University of Memphis.
Okay.
Mm,
All right.
nice.
All right. We're back to the content. You're good.
Yeah, back to the concept.
Almost
I'm
caught
about
you
to
lacking.
kick you off, man.
Yeah. This next one is the slang word is or the slang term is post the pony.
It's like taking 5, or and slash. That's like laying down for the night. You're posting the pony.
Post the pony. Well, I feel like if it was simply getting some shut eye, taking a rest, it would be posting the horse. Right?
Okay.
But there's something
Why?
behind the pony. There's something behind the pony because a cowboy doesn't ride a pony.
He rides a horse.
Yeah, right.
He
No,
rides a
pony.
horse.
They ride a horse.
Yeah.
Nah, he
Cow people.
cowboys. This is cowboys. This ain't no cow people. Yeah. No, when we're talking about cowboys, I'll give you some time to ponder, Trent, what
Sure.
you want. Are we talking like actual cowboys, or are we talking like media cowboys? Like, are we talking whitewashed cowboys, or are we talking about black and brown people that were herding cattle and stuff?
Good question. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this cowboy slang TikTok.
Gotcha.
Thing.
We'll take it. It's all encompassing cowboy slang.
A lot of the cowboy slang would be in Spanish, I would think. So, this is not that posto el pony.
Post down to a pony. I gave you enough time, Trent. What you got?
Yeah. Okay. So posting a pony is you know what, Reed? I think you're on the right track. I think it is something to do with getting a rest, but it's getting a rest in a very like non-cowboy way.
It's like
I
a one
think
night.
it's like posting a pony is like I bought a hotel room
Okay.
instead of like setting up a
Sleeping
campsite.
rough.
Yeah.
It's like hang your head up. You're posting the pony.
Posting the pony.
Yeah.
Post the pony means to pay up. So the sentence is, listen, I won this round of bones. It's time to post the pony, Buster.
Bones.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know Bones, but
Shout out Temperance.
shout out Temperance.
Shout out the other Deschanel. Emily.
And so those were some of the good ones I found. I'm looking through some of the other things here, but some of those are pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, I like those. I like wake snakes.
Wake snakes is probably the best one.
I want to use that at some point.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. This is just a reference to fingers is the definition. So this is just like a word that they use for fingers. Fangers.
No, it's probably not digits. It's probably not something we're using, right? It's a word that we don't use.
Yeah.
Grabbers.
You're
Grabbers. Dude, I want to say like little saguaros.
I like that. That's good. Anything, Reed?
No,
Handworms.
Yeah.
Handworms. Your 10 Commandments.
Okay.
That's kind of lame.
The example sentence is, "Hey, keep your 10 Commandments out of the cookie jar."
Nice.
Nice,
dude.
Well, I pulled up I'm gonna hop on the other side of the thing now because it said that you didn't have very many left, right?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
I got the cheapstoryteller.com and their list of cowboy slang.
Okay.
So we'll start off with a lick and a promise.
Ooh. That's like I think a lick and a promise is like you're taking somebody at their word. They don't have any backup. You just gotta.
I don't know why, but I was kind of feeling it was like a slim chance.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
You're closer. It's to do something haphazardly. Bill just gave it a lick and a prayer, or a lick and a promise.
Okay. All right.
If you're above, what about above snakes? We'll do another snake one.
above snakes, you're in
You're
hot
above-
water.
Okay.
Snakes.
Yeah, I think you would be in hot water.
Yeah, if you were above snakes. Above snakes. Wow. Yeah, so I think it's like maybe you're walking on thin ice. I guess maybe that's the same as you're in hot water. Maybe you're barely avoiding the hot water.
It means if you were above snakes, you were above ground, meaning still alive.
Oh,
So it's like
Okay.
weird.
at least we're still above snakes or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Sure.
Barking at it or not, we did this one. I saw that one. What's a good one? Here's a good one. We got acknowledge the corn.
Acknowledge the corn.
Acknowledge the corn. That
I
sounds
like
like a,
it.
Love
It sounds
corn.
like a cult saying.
It's very FKA coded, as the kids would say.
Yeah, right. Coded.
I don't know if the kids are still saying that these
My
days.
God.
Acknowledge the corn. I think that means like corn. It's a crop, a cash crop. It grows on a season. I think that means like I gotta, it's too late. I gotta get out of here. Look at the time. Would you look at the time?
Yeah.
I gotta go
right.
home.
Acknowledge the corn. The cows are coming
Maybe
home.
maybe it's like a respect the grind.
Ooh, that's good.
Acknowledge the corn.
Yeah, you're talking bad about me, but your cornfields aren't looking very good right now, Hezekiah. Or
That's right. That's
what
right.
are cowboy names? Jedediah.
Jedediah. Jeb. It means to fess up or like admit the truth.
Okay.
I unplugged my headphones. Shit.
Oh man, he can't hear us right now. We can say whatever we want, Seth. Go.
Let's see. I'll pick one more. How about get a wiggle on?
I saw this one. I know this.
Then I'll pick a
Okay.
different one.
So get a wiggle on. Let me give it my best guess.
Yeah.
It's to do a little square dancing. Do a little
I think
cowboy
it just
dance.
means to hurry up.
Yeah, it
Oh.
is.
Damn.
Get a little square dance on. Hit the local watering hole and get a little square dance on.
That's right.
This one I'll just say because this one's like a cowboy slang for something that's cowboy related. It's called uncorking a bronc, and that's breaking a horse.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Like a fine wine.
Uncorking a bronc.
Oh man. Also, as far as I know, there are 3 countries that had cowboys. Do you guys know the 3 cowboy countries?
Mexico, America, Italy.
Australia.
Yeah. I think it's Mexico. Oh, I guess maybe it's 4. Mexico, Canada, U.S., Australia. Nobody else had a cowboy.
Nice.
Shout out to cowboys.
Wait, so what do they call people who herd cattle elsewhere? Just shepherds?
I just don't think they had it with the 6-shooter and the saddle and the
right.
cowboy hat.
Yeah, and
Um,
tons of them.
That's right. A
Saloons.
shepherd is just a cowboy without drip.
yeah, it is. It's a cowboy with a dog instead of a horse and a 6-shooter.
That's right.
Yeah, they've been having shepherds for thousands of years. So,
I'm about to rebrand. The cowboy's way cooler than the shepherd.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I don't want to grab a root with a shepherd. I want to grab a root with a cowboy.
With no yak boy, you know. I don't
I like this little segment we got going on, guys. We need to get some more like types of people, occupations that have these. Like I don't know, pirates.
This
We
is
did
like
it with like 1920s gangsters.
Yeah.
Hey,
we did it with Australians one time.
yeah,
Yeah, we did do that. Yep.
You did that.
Nice.
yeah. Who knows? We could. Yeah, we'll learn you some new. It's probably a cowboy word for learning. We'll acknowledge the corn for you.
If y'all got some gumption, warn us what you'd like to hear on what other kind of groups of people you'd like us to bastardize and choose what their words mean.
That's right. Tell us where we need to wake snakes next.
Hopefully, so we're above them. We'll be above them when we're raking them up, drinking sarsaparillas.
That's
Oh,
good.
man.
So another thing, I think we got a little bit more time left. It's hard to tell on Riverside here. No
Top right.
timer.
At least on my side, I have it. We're at 39
Oh
minutes.
yeah. Yep.
Oh, nice. Well, that's 39 minutes of great content. So they're coming out with a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show on some kind of streaming service.
Okay.
Paramount.
All right.
And so I've got a couple things to mention about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One of them
means cool.
I feel like I would love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not that I don't, but I just don't think that this idea, this concept of the Turtles had a TV show on when I was a kid. I think they've been pretty continuously operating since like the 80s, but I think they were kind of like off during my prime time of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle watching, which is sad.
Missed the window.
That's true. Yep.
So I think if you think about something like Scooby-Doo or whatever, it's kind of the same thing where they've been around since like the 60s, but it's just like, do kids today or did kids 10 years ago have a Scooby-Doo on at the time?
Oh, yeah. For today, they got Scoop.
Scoop!
It came out like a year ago.
Zoinks.
Dude, I can't.
We got that weird Velma show.
I still can't get over a pup named Scooby-Doo. Incredible.
Oh, yeah, I watched that one.
Incredible.
So anyway, this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, it's coming out on something. It's got a kind of interesting art style, which I guess is the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles thing, is to do interesting, or maybe that's just the new animated thing, is you can't just do a cartoon anymore. It's got to be like kind of cool.
Yeah, right.
But I was talking to my girlfriend Jill earlier. Shout out to my girlfriend Jill. And she was talking about how when she was a kid, she went to karate camp.
Mm.
And I was like, okay, interesting. I've never done a martial art. What were you doing there? Were you like chopping into blocks and stuff? And she was like, no, but we did play with plastic ninja swords and foam nunchucks.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, that's not really what I thought karate was. And she was like, yeah, I think it was just like we were too young to do actual karate. So they were just like, here, play with these foam nunchucks or whatever.
Right.
But anyway, assume you guys are ninjas, maybe even teenage mutants, turtle ninjas.
Oh yeah.
What is your weapon of choice going to be?
Are we limited to the ones that they got? Of the
No. So I'll give you those. Those are up for grabs. You've got Leonardo, who's got just a classic ninja sword situation.
Mm-hmm.
2 swords, yeah.
You've got Michelangelo, who I think has the nunchucks, orange guy.
Mm-hmm.
You've got purple Donatello, who's got a staff.
Yeah, the bow staff.
Ooh, that's
Pretty cool.
That's cool.
That's my choice if I had to pick like an actual one that they had.
I think so. Same.
And then you've got Raphael, who has those 3-pointed sai.
Side, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Worst weapon that you could pick. No range on the side.
Do they all have ninja stars? Right.
Yeah, sure. Why not? They probably got some ninja gadgets. You know, they probably got some gadgets.
All right.
Some gadgets.
All right.
But if I were to be now, I think I'd choose a gun. I think that'd probably be the best.
Okay, let's assume you can't have a gun, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose a drone strike.
Yeah. I want the tactical nuke. Fine. Oh, yeah, boast. That's pretty good. Or I want a naginata, which is like a sword. It's like a halberd or a glaive type situation.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
For sure.
Okay.
I think I always think one of the most like badass looking weapons is like when you have a giant almost like a scythe.
Oh, okay.
You know, scythe would be kind of cool because you still have a little bit of that like staff action.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like huge.
We got to have that pole on. We got to have that range. There, you got. It can't be.
Yeah. Give me a scythe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at that. The scythe is called a kusarigama.
Yeah, I'll take
and
one of
apparently
those.
it was a scythe on a chain. So you would throw it at people and you drag it back to you. That's
it's Scorpion.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll change my answer. I want that. That's
cool. That's cool.
Apparently, the ninjas, they had a lot of stuff on chains, so they'd throw something and yank it back to them, which is kind of nasty.
Dude, I remember you guys.
And it hits you in the face, like you forget to catch it on the way back, and you smack yourself on the eye.
Do you guys remember? There was a show. Maybe it was on Spike TV or something.
Okay.
Some TNT. I don't know. One of those channels. And it was like Ultimate Warrior, some bullshit. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, and they
Yes.
put people against each other.
I
Well,
know exactly what you're talking about. And it's like,
they would,
here's a
like,
ninja versus a pirate, or here's a
yeah,
ninja versus like a knight or
yeah.
whatever.
Well, there was this one weapon that always stuck with me in those, and it was I don't know what kind of warrior it was, but it was
Deadliest warrior.
Deadliest Warrior. It was some sort of like Asian warrior. They had this thing. It was like, I mean, it was basically like a blade ring that you threw like a frisbee or like a disc,
Oh wow.
and that was always kind of cool too.
I think it's called the chakram.
I think it's called the chakram too. I don't know why I remember that, but
It's because it was the coolest one.
no.
They would like set up those ballistics dummies and like just like behead them with the chakram. It's crazy.
with the razor frisbee.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yeah. Yep.
It's chakram.
Where's that from?
Probably,
Indian.
India. Yes, Indian.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want this. It's like
a
staff with the sword on the end of it.
Yep.
So I could do this in both worlds. I can do some cool staff action, and I could also slice people up.
Yeah. It says another ninja weapon that we haven't touched on is the blowgun to shoot poison darts.
Yeah, that's kind of
pretty
cool,
cool.
too. Damn, dude.
I'm off. I can't do that. I'm medically unable.
And your biggest weakness, Reed, is the smoke bomb, which it says here is a classic ninja tool.
Leave.
But my ninja weapon of choice would be my bare hands, because that's all I need.
You're like the guy from Ratatouille. He's like, I killed a man with this thumb.
Yeah, you're coming at us with your thumbs, and then you're playing disc golf.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
slicing your thumb clean off, bro. Hope you know that.
Dude, this is going to be
chakrammed.
a great future episode. They've just got. I'm not going to go back and watch every episode of Deadliest Warrior, but I found a list here just of every matchup they had.
Hell yeah, dude! That show was so cool. That show was so cool.
Viking weapon we'd have. You know what kind of knight armor and weapons we'd have if we were to go back to the Renaissance or whatever, whatever the old time was, the Dark Ages. Yeah, where's the Teenage Mutant Night Turtles? Where the
Ooh, that's good.
Night Turtles. That's funny.
Dude, that would be,
Teenage Mutant Pirate Turtles.
We've got to make the TM and TCU, and then we can have those things.
Yeah.
Where it's like the Teenage Mutant Conquistador Turtles are in like San Diego or
St. Augustine.
Yeah. You got the Teenage Mutant Minutemen Turtles in like Boston or whatever.
The Teenage Mutant Colombian Death Squad Turtles.
The Chiquita Banana Turtles.
Maybe explain the as tortoises or some other kind of
Teenage Mutant Godfather Turtles.
You come to me on the day of my tadpole's wedding. We talk about schmooze. How could you do this to me, Shredder?
That's good. That's good.
That's good. That's a frog, but it's
That's the Godfather, bro.
no, it's apple.
Oh yeah, shit.
It's so funny. Oh man.
Oh man.
Baby turtles are turtles the whole time, huh?
Yeah, they're just turtles.
Well, yeah, we're branching out. It's the Godfather frog, folks. So
Oh man, dude, you could have Teenage Mutant Cowboy Turtles too, in
that's cool.
Dog City or whatever. I don't know where it'd be.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty
Dallas.
cool though. Dallas.
It sounds like it would be a good like reality TV show to me. The Real Teenage Mutant Cowboy Turtles of Dallas.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was just trying to grab a root, and Raphael was waking snakes.
He's waking snakes.
Oh man.
You're barking at a root, Shredder. No Shredder. Bebop. Fucking
Oh
Rocksteady.
man.
Well, let us know what kind of amphibian you'd like to mix with some kind of warrior from the past. Maybe you want to mutate them. Maybe they're aliens. Who knows? But
That's right.
we will know if when you tell us at fkathepod@gmail.com. fkathepod@gmail.com. No other email. fkathepod@gmail.com. If you want to email us at fkathepod@gmail.com. If you want to see us anywhere, we're fkathepod everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
Turtle power.
FKA the pod, your ultimate destination. FKA the pod, bringing you the real, no sugarcoating, just raw appeal. Join us every week. Tune in and see FKA the pod, where we set you free.